What is up, guys? It's BAKBossman here, and today I am bringing you the new details and the new everything, pictures, my opinion, everything on the new Xbox. So let's get straight into it. The name of the new Xbox is kind of plain. It's called the Xbox One, if you haven't already heard. It's very plain, honestly. I mean, they could have came up with a better name. There were so many names out there. Xbox Infinity. I mean, I wouldn't really like to see the Xbox 720 come, but, you know, it's still a better name than Xbox One. I mean, it's so plain to me. And so let's get into the console itself and specifications and specs and all that. Yeah. The new Xbox looks awesome. And, also, I'm not being biased towards the PS3 right now. I'm being 100%, neutral right now. So, yeah. The new Xbox looks so sexy. I love it. I love how it's blocky. I like square and systems like that. It makes it easier to fit in, spaces and stuff, so it's, easier, and I love how it's glossy, it's sleek. I love on the top right how it's graded. I do not know if that's for, air, for air to go in, or if it's just a design feature, but, we'll figure that out as more stuff comes out about it. And the front, I love how it's, flat, and it's like a block. It's great. I love the disk drive doesn't protrude out. So it's going to be just like now, instead of pressing the button and the disk drive comes out, you put the disk in. It is now going to be just like the PS3, where you just slip the disk right in and it takes it into the console. Nothing has to come out or go in, any of that stuff. It's really cool. And the specifications of it, they did add a Blu-ray player, which is really cool for you Xbox guys. Now you have Blu-ray drive. It's only 8 gigabytes of RAM, but that's still okay. 500 gigabytes on the hard drive, which is really cool for those of you who download the games. And the 8-core CPU's really cool. And the USBs are now 3.0 instead of the 2.0. And that's really all we have through it right now. And it's also a 64-bit system, which is really cool. So 8 gigabytes of RAM, 500 gigabytes on your hard drive, an 8-core CPU, and USB 3.0. Really nice. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good computer right there, except for the 8 gigabytes of RAM. I would go with more, but you don't really need it for a system, because you're not rendering on a system. But also with the system, they do have a DVR, so you can now record gameplay and also share and save to YouTube, maybe YouTube, I don't know, but also share and save to places, all that stuff. And they also have the cloud, so you can, if you have the constant internet connection, all that. It's confusing at the moment, but yeah, now you can watch Blu-rays, live TV, and you can play games. But a thing they said, this is in the article I'm reading, I'll link it in the description below. It says, and I quote, "When Sony unveiled their PlayStation 4, one of my complaints was that it focused too much on games and not enough on becoming more than just a console." Isn't that what the Xbox and PS3 are? They're gaming consoles. Of course, they're trying to make it more social and social networks, YouTube, Facebook, social network. When I buy a gaming console, I want it to play games good. I don't want the crappy, I don't surf the internet. That's what I have a computer for. I want to be able to play games. I want to record. That's all I want. That's all I want in a gaming console. I don't want all that Hulu crap, all that Netflix. You guys might want it. I don't use that stuff. That's what I have my computer for. That's what I record with. That's what I use. I play the console, I record with the console. That's all I do. But on to the controller. It's stupid. There's no innovation in the controller at all. And honestly, the only thing that's really different is the triggers aren't even really different. The front. All they did was change the icons on the select and start button, and then they moved the center button, the Xbox button, up a little bit. That's all they did with it. There's really no innovation in it. The size might be a little different, but I think it's the same size. And overall, no real innovation in the controller. with the PS4, the new PS4 controller, it's DualShock 4 now, and they also have a touchscreen included, which is really awesome. That's really cool. But yeah, the controller's kind of bad, and in my opinion it is. So, and also the Kinect, that thing is a beast. I love how it's blocky. I don't know if it's adjustable in height or like of course it's going to be able to rotate left and right. I don't know about going up and down and like tilting backwards and forwards yet. But it's also going to be voice controlled, which the Kinect, that's pretty cool. And they also made it so it's like it records your body better and all that cool stuff. So it like catches your body movement easier, and that's really cool. And one more thing actually with the controllers, they made the A, X, Y, and B buttons, A, B, X, Y buttons, they made the icons a little bit bigger so you could see it better, which is pretty cool, I guess. So yeah, guys, that's my opinion on the new Xbox. The console looks great, the Kinect looks great, the specs are cool, good, really good. The controller's not my thing, it's kind of dull, no innovation within it. The name is kind of dull. But yeah, so guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, be a boss.